Thank you for reminding us of the importance for services that are linguistically accessible and culturally relevant. Our provider network is committed to elevating the voices of all communities in King County. My name is Carla Lynch. I'm a middle-aged white woman with glasses, and I'm joining you from my home office. I'm a program manager at King County. King County's second legislative priority for 2023 is fund the Washington State Department of Social and Health Services Employment and Day Program Rate Study Recommendations, which includes increasing rates to stabilize provider networks to ensure community members' access to services and increasing the county administration rate. Washington State's employment services to persons with intellectual and developmental disabilities have consistently been recognized as the best in the nation. Unfortunately, the current statewide staffing shortage has impacted access to services, resulting in reduced or suspended services for many people with disabilities. The current reimbursement rate for employment and day program services has remained the same since 2011, while the cost of living has increased 20% over this same period. Similarly, for the past 30 years, the county administration rate for developmental disability services has remained at 7%. During this time, the complexity and scope of work associated with county-administered programs has changed significantly. Next, we will hear about the importance of increasing provider rates to support the delivery of quality services.
Good evening, legislators, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dang Huo. I am an Asian woman with dark hair and brown eyes. I wear glasses and a white shirt with a purple vest. And this is my son.
Victor.
Victor is
28
years old, and he is a very handsome young man. He is on the autism spectrum. We live in the district. Together, we're sharing Victor's employment story and expressing the need to support individuals like Victor. And Victor relies on his employment service to get a job for him, and more importantly, to keep his job and stay being employed. And Victor earns meaningful income and pay taxes too. Thanks to the continuous support Victor got from his employment service, he has been working in his current job for 5 years. In the past 5 years, he has several close calls to be let go by his employer due to his behavioral differences. He relies on his job coach to provide supports to help him keep his job. His job coach also helped to bridge the communication gap, to educate Victor's supervisors and co-workers about autism in general and the special accommodations Victor needs. People on the autism spectrum take much longer to build a relationship with other people. Victor requires considerable job coach support to maintain his job. This support directly impacts individuals like Victor to be successful in their jobs. The providers cannot hire the staff at the rate they're currently being paid. It takes quite a bit of a training in order for the job coach to understand how to work with people on the autism spectrum like Victor. Those job coaches are well trained in understanding autism behaviors, and they're skilled workers. In order to retain the job coaches and reduce the staff turnover, employment service providers need to be properly compensated. I work at a private company in the leadership team. For the past 2 years, we have increased our employee salaries by more than 20%. And yet we still have a lot of staff turnovers because they get job offers elsewhere, paying even higher. You can imagine how much of a challenge the job agency, like my son's, is facing to retain staff. My son's job is important to his success and allows him to be included in his community. Without the support from the employment service providers, Victor would not be able to work. Thank you.